Hey, what's up you guys? I'm the Anime Guru, and today we're going to be bringing back the weekly anime recommendation series that I started up like a year ago and just discontinued randomly. So anyways, today's weekly anime recommendation is Charlotte. Now, I've got to give a massive shout out to Asian Boy Watches Anime for showing me this anime, because had he not shown me this anime and got me into it, I probably never would have ended up watching it. So, Charlotte, basically what the plot is about is, it's kind of similar to Shinsekai Yori, where like all the main characters are like teens and stuff and they all have superpowers. But imagine that, except set in modern day time period rather than like back in the ancient times. And yeah, that's basically what you got. So basically you got a bunch of high school students running around in like 2015 Tokyo, Japan or whatever, and they all have like unique powers that are specific to them. And each of these powers that they have is like imperfect in some way. Like for instance, the main character, Yu, who by the way, it reminds me a shit ton of Lelouch from Code Geass. Like honestly, the main character feels like a cross between Lelouch and Light from Death Note. But yeah, the main character, his power is he has like a Geass power where basically he can control people for like 5 to 6 seconds, but like the imperfection with his power is that whenever he controls them, he just like passes the fuck out when he's controlling them. So because of that imperfection, you can't just do shit like rob banks and shit like super easily. Like I'm sure he could, but I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I mean the characters in this show is honestly probably the thing it does the best. Like all of the 5 main characters, which are I'm not going to go through their names because you're going to forget, but like all the characters are pretty good in my opinion. The artwork and animation also is very good. This is an anime produced by Key, who also, that's the anime studio that made Clannad, Canon, you know, like all those really like shoujo-y animes back in the day. And honestly, it's kind of surprising that they're making this show, considering that they made Clannad, but I mean, I can, upon seeing episode 7, I can see why Key is the one who made this show, but I mean, yeah, like, this is an anime where I'm going to try not to spoil it for you guys, but it's pretty fucking good. The one thing that recently that's been occurring in this anime that's really got me turned on to it is it has crazies, and by crazies I mean crazy anime characters who just go fucking insane. Like something traumatic happens to them, and then like because of that they just like start doing crazy ass shit. That is a reoccurring theme that I've seen in this anime. Like there are a couple of crazy characters and characters who start off sane and then go crazy later on, and I'm not gonna say who they are, but I mean honestly guys, I would say definitely give this anime a shot. From episode 1, the first episode is good. It's not like one of those animes that I'll sometimes recommend where it's like kind of underrated because like maybe it starts off slow and then it gets some fucking amazing later on. It's not like that. It starts off really good and then it gets maybe a little bit slow like in episodes like 3 and 4 maybe, but then it just picks the fuck up at like later on in the series. I'm not gonna say exactly when, but this show, it's got fucking plot twists up the ass, dude. Like I mean, I just saw fucking like episode 7 is the most recently aired episode. I just watched that, and I'll just say this much: that episode inspired me to make this video because I just didn't see that shit coming at all. So very plot twisty and suspenseful anime from that standpoint. So yeah, guys, as for who I would recommend this to, basically everyone. I mean, there's not really anyone I wouldn't recommend this to. I mean, it's made by Key, so like it has the shoujo aspect to it because Key's the same studio that made, you know, Clannad and Canon and all that, but it's also got like the school and like shonen-y aspect to it because all the characters have like powers. It's not really a battle anime though, is the thing. It's I don't know, I would compare it very closely to Shinsekai Yori, except like if you can imagine Shinsekai Yori but set in modern day, that's basically what you have with Charlotte. Very good anime, definitely worth watching. I mean, and don't get me wrong guys, I'm not saying it's like the best anime of the year, but like definitely it's worth checking out. So at this point I feel like I'm repeating myself. So yeah guys, I'm the Anime Guru. Hope you guys enjoyed this video more than you enjoyed the last video I made. And yeah, peace.